think we're live. Let me look. Can anybody hear us?
Can y'all hear either one of us?
I think it went live. I can hear myself.
Can you hear us? Who can you hear? Me or Jess?
I need to. So you can't hear me.
You can hear us both. We can't hear each other. Crazy. Hold on. Let me pull it up on my phone so I can try to hear somebody.
Is that better? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I don't know. What a weird thing. I know what it is because we're trying to do this. She's gone now. Can everybody still hear me? One person. All right, let's start again. All right, well, everybody can hear me. I can hear Stacy. Oh, what a day. Anyways, good morning, everybody, or afternoon, wherever you are. Yeah, see, I can hear Stacy, but she can't hear me. So I think it's the computer she's using because it's usually not the computer she's on when we do our live usually. This is the one she uses for her WeCreat only. All right.
I can't even get into our live on my phone. Just go ahead and go, Jess, because yeah, I don't use this computer very often, and apparently I have an issue.
Am I still echoing? Me? Am I still echoing? Me? Am I still echoing? Whoa. Me? Am I still echoing? Whoa. Me? Am I still echoing? Whoa.
I'm on constant repeat.
All right. Well, she's doing that and trying to figure that out.
Just go ahead and go. I'll bell off and I'll just watch because I can't hear nothing.
It must be that computer because I can hear you fine. All right, I'm just going to quick go down the line. Good morning, well, it's still morning for me. Sorry.
I have no idea.
Hello.
Yeah. Just I'm gonna just knock me off, and I'm gonna leave, and if I come back, I'll try to come back.
Where's your iPad? All right. Well, hello everybody. So I'm going to go down the list still. intro. I'm Jess with Justice Craft Therapy. Today we're going to be working with the WeCreat lasers. I'm going to do mine on the WeCreat Vista 10 watt. We're going to cut out some cute little gift card coffee cup holders. Good morning, good morning, good morning, crafting cousins. Good morning, Miss Linda. Well, it's, like I said, it's still morning here, so. Hello, Gail Designs. Hello, Connie. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Hello, Doris. Thanks for stopping by. Is it Chandria? Is that how you say that? Hello, and thank you for coming in. Ezra, thank you for stopping in and hanging out with us today. Good evening. What time is it there? Hello, Jesse. Hello, welcome in. Thanks for coming down and hanging out. Hopefully Stacy will be back. I don't know what's going on with that computer she's on. Hello, Vera. Going down dead. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome in. Thanks for coming out. Oh, Gail. I know. I can hear her, but she can't hear me, which is really weird. Hello, Robin. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Oh, hi. Oh, it's because it's not showing me the nicknames for YouTube. It's giving me the @ symbol. Does anybody figure out how to change that back? Hello, Niall. Hello, Sean. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. All right, so I have my Vista. You guys should be proud. This morning I went through and cleaned it up because it was pretty bad. I've been using it a lot. Like, it was really gross. I usually end up cleaning mine every 1.5 to 2 weeks because I use it so often that I need to do that. All right, so first and foremost, I don't think I put any. I can't remember if I put any links below in my description or not. But we're going to be, well, I'm going to try to do 2 of them. So all these ones we got are from Creative Fabrica. Some of them come in pretty large. I have done some trial and error on them. Some of them you can shrink to make smaller. Are you there?
I can hear.
Woo!
You got a little echo for me, but I don't know if that's just me or not.
So how did you fix yourself?
I went and adjusted my speakers on the system.
Ah.
It was trying to use something I didn't have. You know how that goes.
That would be why. All right, so welcome in again. I've gone through the list for most of everybody that's come in the beginning and hanging out with us until we get our technical issues fixed. And she's gone again. We're doing magic tricks today. Hello, Faker McFake. Thanks for coming in. I want to say thank you for everybody hanging out in the bushes. I know I'm usually one of those people here lately. See, she's back again. Playing magic tricks.
Yeah, I have you on 2 screens, and I don't know why. I think I'm actually signed in twice. Yeah, I don't know.
On your computer, you're signed in twice?
Yeah. Okay, we're just going to go. Good morning, everybody. It's not morning here, but good afternoon. So, yeah.
It's still morning here. It's only 11:15.
This is why I don't use this one very often. I just dedicate it to WeCreat only, and then I'm going to dedicate it to Pro Color. So I'm going to have to get it working right before we can do too much. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that.
I was going to say, what? Did I just hear that?
Nothing. Oh, goofy as a day clown.
Okay, so do you have a camera on your laser? No?
I do not. I have enough problem with this one. But you can see it.
You're having problems with that one? Is that what you said?
No. I'm having enough problems with one camera. Let's go ahead and put two.
Okay.
I'm scared to touch anything. It's gonna go away.
Live and learn, we'll get there eventually.
It keeps trying to use this something called two citric, whatever. I don't know. Oh well.
Yeah. Oh look, I did add them. Okay. Oh no, I didn't add the links to the cups. It says coffee cups. I think I forgot to go back and add the link. So these come from Creative Fabrica. We can go back and add them later. I can put them in the chat. It doesn't matter which way you want to do it.
Whatever.
Oh no, cancel. I don't want to leave the site. Wrong way. Wrong one.
I don't want to do too much, apparently. Okay.
I think my husband is outside fighting with our quad.
With y'all's what?
And of course, he has to do it right on the other side of the screen that I'm using.
Well, of course. Why not?
For the coffee cup. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened to my screen, but like I'm in dark mode and I can't seem to get out of dark mode.
Well, I'm much darker than normal because this doesn't have nothing else. I didn't say nothing. I guess it's kind of out of the way now. I got a pro color coming. It'll get here one day.
Okay. So.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Jennifer. I have a pro color, the new K13 that Patrice and Miss Marilyn both had showed. I got one of those. I'm really excited. I was hoping it's going to be here for Christmas, but it just doesn't look like it's going to be. But I knew I was on that pre-order, and you know how it goes. So, but whatever. Anyway,
so it's like 3 months.
One. So we'll be able to play and compare and all that stuff. That'll be fun. Yeah. My Creative Fabrica won't even let me in.
That's fine. I am wrong.
They don't know who I am. They're saying, who are you? I haven't changed.
Yeah, mine's not loading either. That's why I was like trying to have
something. The site is down. I hope not. It's asking me for my, the code and all that. No, it did not let me, not let me in. Come on. I'm bad with tablet. Like,
it's going to be great.
Yeah. Okay.
Now it says I'm not even logged in. That's helpful.
Let's just go. Okay, so on this coffee cup, on the coffee cup file, it is the way it has it on the file itself. It has this whole top as two pieces. So I had to go in there and I made this part one so I could hang it. Because if this would have been two pieces, then when I hung it, it would all come up. So in my mind, it didn't work that way. So I kind of played with the settings on WeCreat to fix that. So
I'm trying to find one of mine. For some reason, they're not where they should be.
So it's not even opening for me. So. But I do have a bunch. I got the sweater. I got the Merry Christmas with a little gnome. I got the coffee cup. Hot chocolate milk, I guess. And then I got this one. Oh, I do.
Oh, I found them. Okay.
A little truck. I thought that was cute. Just have said, hey, there it is. Oh, and I have one too. I ended up on 21 of them. 21, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so I did find them, so I'm going to share my screen for that one.
Okay.
Let's see if it'll let me share. Can you see it?
I know. Now it's trying to. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so Jess and I kind of do WeCreat a little different. Jess does a lot of her changes and stuff, and whatever stuff her Leonardo silhouette.
I usually do it in Leonardo Design Studio most of the time.
Okay.
Okay.
So you see where her cup is, the to and from? It's 2 pieces. So what I did, what Jessica's going to show you.
What the heck? It just like disappeared.
It went away. Go back. It looked like you deleted it or something.
I did. All I did was click on it.
Well, that's no clicking for you. You might want to close it around.
Oh,
Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Oops.
Now I think it froze.
Oh, wow.
No.
That's what
Didn't freeze.
Okay, it's really nice.
I don't know what. That's so weird.
Yeah.
Get rid of this one.
You still don't have a lid.
It won't let me do it back. I know.
That's crazy.
I'm just gonna re-bring it back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, so let's try this again.
This is always fun.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, this is the one with the bow. This is the one we'll do. Okay, now that we got the lid back, for now. So when to make this back piece whole, so that way you can actually use it as a ornament. I usually overlap, so I'll pull this piece down. Yeah. So I zoom in to make sure, because you got to make sure those two lines are on top of each other. So
yeah, if you look, they're not quite touching, so that you gotta kind of adjust it just a little.
Yeah, so the way I do it is sometimes I leave it just the way it is, and then I'll go up here and unlock it, so that way I can move just the bottom and make it attached. Then after they're on top of each other, I highlight both pieces. I come up to the top and hit merge graphic shapes.
You're gonna there you go.
And now it's one big piece for the back, so that way you can hang it as an ornament, but yet this top piece right here for the card holder, you can still take off and on.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So now
let me do on this one, because like everything's going to come in as line engraved. So you have to go in and figure out what you're going to print or engrave and what you're going to cut. So the only thing you can actually line engrave would be the on the first, the to and from. And I always make that the fill engraved, not line engraved.
Yep. I do all of mine fill engraved, because the line engraved is so light.
On some of them, on some of it, it'll make it too much. Like too burnt, I guess. Yeah. So.
And then this one, I don't know. I can't remember if it'll do. Oh, it doesn't turn it black.
No, that's right. Yeah. I think it's the bow and the candy cane that makes it all.
And I actually, on mine, I made, does anybody, I can't see the chat. Does anybody want me to show you how to make the top piece on the candy cane? Because right now, it doesn't, it's just engraved on there, and then you color it. I actually took this part here and made an outline piece to glue on top of it. Because it doesn't, it's only the line engraved, but I made the white piece its own separate piece to put on top.
Yeah.
I can't see the chat. Does anybody want to see that?
Yeah, show them.
Okay. So to make so this is actually the engraved piece, but to make it so that you can have a cutout piece, what I do is I click on it, I go into on the top centerpiece, the offset, and then I make it an outline cut around it. So I make it smaller, obviously, because you don't want it like 10 times too big. Come on. Of course, it's going to take forever here.
Yeah, you're getting better. Yeah.
So
Okay.
then,
Enter the link for the design
okay.
in the chat. Thank you, Rosalind.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, Patricia. Good morning. Good morning, Justin.
Then I hit confirm. So now I'll have the two pieces. I have the line engraved, which I'm going to copy and paste another one.
Yes.
And then I'm going to highlight these two, and I'm going to hit subtract overlapping shapes. Now I have a top piece to put on top of this that's white.
Right.
So I will, when it cuts out, I'll put it in cut. So when it cuts out, it will, oh, it's got double lines on it. I'm going to have to fix that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I did. Here, let me go back. So this one I need to put on fill engrave before I slice it, because then it will only do one line,
Yes.
not two. That's what I forgot.
Okay. And also, on this design itself, I actually copied the bubbles and the heart and made that by itself. And it did a cut and an engrave. Well, actually, I didn't engrave it. I just cut it. That way, I can put the bubbles on.
Did it do the two lines again?
Yeah. There you go.
I don't know why it's giving me two lines.
Yeah, when you cut it, it's gonna because whenever you get the outline, it outlines all the little pieces too. You might have to shrink it some more.
Oh, gotcha. Huh. You see, it doesn't look like two lines on that one.
No.
Guess we could just. No.
No. Hey,
I don't know how I did it before. I didn't even think about it. What'd you say?
Hold on a second. Do your outline. Bring it bigger, and then do your outline again.
Let me try doing the outline with it as a solid instead of the.
Yeah.
I think that's what I forgot. You know, because we're on live, that's why.
Exactly. Okay. I can barely see it, so I can't tell if there's two lines or not. Well, you should call us. We always tell you all the time. We're here.
What's that?
And she said, where are you? Whenever she was doing those parts.
Who was?
Rosalind.
Oh. All right, let's try this one now.
So
It's
still doing it.
That's so weird. I guess. Yeah, I don't know what I did the first time, but I didn't have that issue.
But hold on a second. Yeah, because you have to cut out. So you can see the red. If you made the bottom part of the candy cane red, you need the top white So you'll put it to cut.
Do what?
Go ahead and make it go to cut.
Cut it?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me see.
Make that take that. Okay. See, it's only. So, but I'm thinking it needs to be line engraved, not fill engraved. Whenever you make the copy, because
Oh, okay. I
the line,
get you.
you see what the fill engraved is going to make it fatter.
I guess I just do when I do it, I don't even think about it. I just click
Right.
and then
Exactly. Yeah. I mean that's
that's funny. See what happens when you're on live? Nothing ever goes.
yeah. Yeah, because I think you have to do it with the
Maybe
line
that's
engraved
what it was.
because the line engraved is just one single line and what it should be. But the fill engraved, you have a top and a bottom basically.
I don't know. Maybe that's how I did it last time, and then I just didn't. I took out the centerpieces. Well, let's go with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so now I'm going to put this,
Back.
yeah, if I can here.
I always use my mouth to make it move because it always does. Yeah, it does that right there. It dances around where it needs to be.
It's got its own mind. All
That's
right, fine. We'll do this
okay.
one then.
All right. And the only other thing, she's just got to go around and make everything else cuttable.
Oh my goodness gracious. We're going to go with it. All right, so now we're going to go. All these black pieces are going to be fill engraved. So I'm going to come over here. Actually, I'm going to group them because it'll be easier at the end to do that.
Go ahead and
And then,
open your layers panel so they can actually see what's happening. Oh, it's going to cover it. You have to move it over.
yeah.
Yeah, just yeah.
Oh wait, I can move it. Look at that. I can move it.
Okay.
Okay. Then for the easier, instead of sitting there trying to highlight all of them, I highlight the whole thing. I have an HP, so I use the shift, and then I just click on the black, one of the blacks, and it gets rid of that portion of it. So now the only thing that's highlighted is the red and the orange up here. And that one I want to make sure is all on cut. I really need to be able to see the chat because I cannot see anything. So let me know if there's any questions because I can't see it.
No, there's not so far. I don't see any.
Okay. So I'm going to hit the refresh button so I can get my woods. I'm actually using some repurposed wood, so it's like two half pieces. So I hit the refresh so that the camera on the laser will pick up the wood that I have in there. And then after you get them separated and engraved and cut, I group them because if you don't group them, they will separate. So like if you go to, oh, you can't see this one. I can show you. So if you go to, without grouping them, if you go to move it, it's only going to move the cut portion, not the words. So just highlight both pieces and group them before you move them. That way they're together. And then I just with this is a piece of wood.
This is a very strategic game of Jenga.
It is.
Because I use a lot of repurposed wood as well. Because you have just all these little big spots all over. So I do the same thing, trying to move things around, trying to, get them in there, put them slanted, upside down.
It's like a puzzle. It's a brain. Yes. It's a brain buster.
That's what I said. It's a very, very strategic game of Jenga.
So again, make sure all your black and reds are grouped because if I was to move that, it wouldn't go together.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying a while ago. The only thing different I've done on this was I actually made copies and cut the circles out. So I just so they'd be 3D.
Customize it however you want.
Yeah. One of them I did it that way, the other one I didn't. So you gotta.
Let's see. Can I get all one? No, I won't be able to get all one, but
Yeah.
if you don't, you can always just highlight both of them too, but if you go to unclick it and move it, it's going to move one without the other. Luckily, there's a back button, so you don't have to worry too much. Nope, it's not going to
Yeah, you're not gonna fit that there. Yeah.
Let's see.
It's expensive, y'all. We gotta do everything. Just preserve.
What?
I said wood's expensive. I said you have to do whatever you have to do to preserve.
Yep. That's how I make a lot of my littler stuff is wood that I've already cut out.
Yeah.
I have like a drawer because I have one of those tool chest things like from Harbor Freight or whatnot, or
Right.
all right. So all the pieces are on there that are gonna fit. Oh, the other thing is when you're doing your line engrave or fill engrave, you got to make sure that you change the color to darker, because if you don't, it's not going to be very dark. And then when you go to do it, you see it, you're going to be like, what in the world is happening?
My Vista doesn't cut as well anymore, so I've been using my 40, and I have to change the engrave level as well. Yeah.
Well, I just cleaned mine, so hopefully mine will work well.
Yeah.
Except for I should have changed this because it's saying 3mm, but I have thicker wood, so I'm going to change the setting, which will change the color, the fill engrave. Oh.
Oh, thank you, Robin. What program is this in? This is the WeCreat software.
So because I changed the thickness of the wood, the speed and power changed on the preview. So lesson learned, before you choose your coloring or your cutting, make sure to change the color of wood or the size of wood that you're cutting, so you'll have the correct settings on it. And sometimes for this one in the Vista, because it is less power, on that one I do two passes on the words when I want it to really stick out.
Yeah.
It's a baby, but it works like a power horse. Okay, oh no. And these lines, like on this bow, are really important because it tells you where to stop and start your coloring, which is like a coloring book. So that's the point of most of these fill ones, like the candy cane and the bow, is because they are for you to know where to put things at, or placement, or like coloring, like a coloring book.
Correct.
Oh, I got that one. Must have been still. Oh, there we go. So I tend to do them a little bit darker in those areas just so I can see them easier.
And to me, it looks better. You know.
Okay, I think I got it all. Did I get it all?
I believe so. Sorry.
The other thing I'm going to do, because the wood is a little bit thicker, is I'm going to unhighlight those, and then on my cut, why is it not letting me? On the cut, I'm actually going to do two passes because it is the Vista, so sometimes it takes a little more oomph. So I'm going to do two passes, that way I don't have to wait for it to go with the thicker wood. All right, now I'm going to start it.
And whenever she hits start, it'll tell her, make sure, did you hit?
Because I have some other pieces on the outside. It always tells me that it's extended.
No, you're.
An hour and 19 minutes? Are you kidding me?
That's what I'm asking.
Huh?
The refresh after you did all that, just make sure the laser still thinks where it's at. Because I've had it move. Yeah.
We can try on one pass if that's the issue. It takes
No.
forever.
Why would you need to change it?
Because it says an hour and 19 minutes to cut it out.
No, I didn't see it. I didn't look. Your
Uh-oh.
measurement failed.
Yep.
What does it mean the measurement failed? I don't think they've ever got that error before. So then
For example, when that happens, usually it's either my camera's covered with soot so you can't read it, or sometimes there's a flaw and I have to reset the laser before I can cut it. And usually I don't have a problem after that. I don't know why it does it. It's just sometimes that's what happens. So
Yeah,
clean the camera.
oh.
Really?
Is it because you cleaned it?
Probably. I probably made it bad.
It's used to all the dirt. I know mine would be. I blow mine every now and then, but
Bad. It was really bad.
yeah, mine's probably pretty bad too.
Oh wait, it might be the auto. Oh look, now it's going. Nope. I wonder if it's not. See, it's because we're live. It was doing it a few minutes ago.
Yeah, you just ran. What did you change?
I didn't do anything.
And that's
I
not
didn't change anything.
You went and came back. Now look, your candy cane's off the mat there on the left.
Yeah, I know. It moved it. Like when I did the refresh on it, it moved.
Mm-hmm. As I said, I always do the refresh because it has a mind of its own. They don't like what you do. Geez, it moved everything, huh?
It did. All I did was, see, that's what happens when you don't group them.
I thought you had you grouped them a while ago. I thought you did. Anyway.
Where's that? Okay. Oh, this one's not all the way on there either.
Hi,
Okay. Did I fix them all? Now? I don't want that one.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's auto measure again. No.
Really? Let's see what the solution is.
Go take your 6 millimeters off and then automatically again.
Take it off?
Yeah. Maybe it just doesn't like that. Go back to whatever and then refresh.
Or sometimes it's a program.
I seriously mine's never given me this error, so I don't even know what it's pertaining to.
See, it measured it at 6.07, but it worked.
But see, I don't ever mess with that number unless well, there's been times I've moved it, but overall, I just let it figure it out.
And it cuts it right all the time?
Yeah. But my system just doesn't have the option anymore to do the cutting. Sometimes I have to pass 4 or 5 times, and I'm not doing that.
Oh, gotcha. So because I changed the thickness of the wood, I have to go back and fix all my words and letters.
Great.
Because it like resets it.
So what it looks like to her area for anybody from WeCreat is that it didn't like her manually putting in that 6 millimeter. So we went back and put it back to default, basically, then let it auto measure it. But I will say this: I've never seen that happen before because we've changed it all the time and not get that error.
Yeah, I change mine all the time too.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure why WeCreat wanted to be WeCreating today. So
This is 12 minutes. It all took off there. Oh my gosh.
what did it say?
An hour and 12 minutes.
We have some already cut out, so it's. I mean, we'll just go through. We'll go over what we're doing there. If you want another one,
I mean, I can cut it. I'll cut it.
yeah, go ahead and cut it. But
Hold on a second. I want to try to.
um,
I want to see if it's because of the color. I don't know why it's ridiculous.
I think
probably because I changed the speed.
because you have to pass it is what it is. It's still going to take 30 minutes, even if you only do one pass.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, I'll get it started and everybody can watch it. Cut 37 minutes. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Or throw it on your 20. Your 20 it won't take it long. Right. Wait, you were going to take 15 minutes for this one. Did you go to cut 2 times or 2 passes? Okay, 2 passes. I don't know. Because that's on mine, and it was 1 pass, but I wanted with this one. You're supposed to be sewing. What you doing?
All right. Let me get rid of that. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to.
Says process.
Huh?
How long is your process?
Where did my screen go?
The crap was at the bottom. I see it. I see it. And there it's going. So anyway, so while that's cutting and all that, we're gonna kind of go over the different things that we use for our board, all your stuff. So once it's finished cutting, we always paint it at that point before we start putting everything together. And whenever we paint I have every type of marker there is known to man. Here, I use everything. There's glitter, there's permanent markers, there's illustration markers, Sharpies, the Hobby Lobby marker brand. I just use everything. I've even got some in here that were actually from Five Below. They work pretty good. They just dried out real fast. So you kind of get what you pay for. Oh, it's not time yet. I'm sorry. Okay. So, but that's what I use that. But I also have, hold on, I'm going under the desk. Okay, so I also have this bucket, and it's these are the chalk paints that we use. Well, I use chalk paint when I use the regular crafter's paint from Hobby Lobby. I'll use those, but I also use chalk paint, which is it's just the Waverly. These are actually cheaper at Walmart than they are at Amazon online. Yeah, but I have all kinds, but because not all of them have the right colors, so I'll get all mine are you can do acrylic. It's acrylic markers basically. So and then I just get I have let's see. I just use a paper plate. I throw it down, squeeze my stuff in there, If it's a big project, I'll paint. But if it's little objects like this, I'll use markers. But I don't mind painting the big stuff because sometimes it's just a lot quicker. And I go to the Dollar Tree and get all kinds of paintbrushes, and I can throw them away when I'm done because I'm not going to try to clean that. So, and the paintbrushes you can get them pretty quick. So, I get that. And then these are the acrylic markers that you get, Russell. Because this is like one of 3 or 4 types of acrylic markers I get. Yes, yeah, because I do not paint any other time. I do not paint any other time but on my WeCreate projects. Yeah. And I'm going to say this. I will look at some of my markers, and I bought them because they had certain colors, not because one works better than the other. Because I'm gonna be honest, out of all these, I got. Let me show you. My actual favorite, I'm gonna be honest, is the paint markers. They work well, like really well. And then, but I do like the acrylic ones because that's And then at the Hobby Lobby, you can get multiple colors, or you can get the big fat ones. Like if you have a lot of area to cover. But sometimes, whenever I use markers, I just don't feel like you're getting enough coverage. So I will run it. So you just kind of go over it again and again and again, and that's when I'll go ahead and come to this paint to get, because that wood just sucks it up. It will suck it up fast. I don't know what happened, Jess. She left us. So, and that's what I do. I mean, I have all the different colors. The only thing with the chalk paint, sometimes it's not very good. And these are, now they take longer to dry than the chalk paint, but it works. Then the next thing, once we do that, is sometimes you have to do multiple coats, to get it working. And then after we do that, I find a bunch of different glues, and I always go back to this yellow glue. This I get this off of Amazon, you get it at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, you can get it anywhere. But I
Can you hear me?
This now I'm hearing you. I can't see you.
You're echoing. You're having echo or something.
I can't see you at all.
I know my camera's frozen.
I only have one device.
But you're echoing.
I'm not sure because I don't have.
I'm moving my camera. Am I echoing? In.
Wait. See, I don't hear the echo at all. It's what?
I don't know if it was just me or if that's.
No, because y'all said echoing as well. I'm not. I only have one. I only have this device on. That's it. Not sure.
Chat. That's not moving either.
It just went away. Okay, Marilyn said it went away, but can you still hear it?
Connie says yes. You're going in and out. Me? Hello, Miss Lynn. For coming in. Hi, Geneva. Sorry, I've been missing people.
Yeah, we're missing a few. Good morning. It's not good morning, is it? I'm not used to saying good afternoon.
Well, it's still morning here for another.
$2 hours? No, another 5 minutes. Sorry.
11:55 here.
That's what I'm saying. This Morning for another 5 minutes. Okay. So just your computer's froze up.
I think I just.
She left us again. Now I'm echo. Oh, Jess is going in and out. I don't know. I had problems with mine this morning, and now I don't even know where to go anymore. Can you start me? I have like 2 sessions open. I wanted that to make it. I don't know why I have 2 sessions open, but when I closed it a while ago, it got me completely out. So I don't want to do that anymore. You know, I hate for y'all being here by yourselves. So now I'm going in and out, Connie. Okay. Y'all, this has been like chaos. It's been
All right, I think I'm back.
electronic nightmare. So tell Jess to see if you're going in and out.
Well, hopefully it's fixed. Stacy is a little garbled. Oh, good Lord. Too many stuff going on.
Is it going now?
Sounds like someone's got a game going on in your background.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I still echoing or no?
No, it's better.
Okay. Both sound better. Hold on a sec. Hey, Jay, can you turn that down a little bit? They can hear you over me. He's trying to watch a football game. Oh, sorry, basketball.
Does he know priorities?
So anyway, did y'all understand what we were talking about? The glue, that's the only thing that we use. Well, but I'm pretty sure both of us use this. And then I do a lot of stuff. We'll do wood finishings. I always use Mini-Wax. On my, once I'm finished with it, I'll do a gloss on it to have it a little shiny.
Yeah, I just use a spray sealer on mine.
Yeah.
Just,
yeah. Now,
just to make sure.
Some places I don't. I won't paint, and those I'll kind of put just a sealer on it because I don't want it because it can suck up stuff if you don't. You know,
Maryland, it is Gorilla Wood Glue.
Oh, sorry. This one?
It dries fast and it works really well. It's not
and
runny.
It also dries clear too. It don't look like it will, but it will.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you. I have one.
This tag holder, gift card holder. So it was a cardstock SVG that was on Creative Fabrica, and I converted it from that to a tag. But it's also I made it into a gift card holder, but it's made out of wood. So I can do a tutorial on that. Oh, yeah. So this one was actually the cardstock where they had the folded. So you cut it out as one giant piece and then you fold it and glue it. But I made it into different pieces so I could make my own cardstock holder. That was a gift tag. So that's what I did with that one.
So I don't know if you can see this, but this one had glue everywhere on it. And you can't even tell that there's any glue because it dries clear. This is what I was talking about, making the cutting.
Oh, the circles you made them 3D.
Out. Yeah, so the circles could be 3D as well.
Yeah, Gail, that is the best glue for these, especially the little projects. Because I usually use that, like she was saying, the Dollar Tree brushes, the paint brushes, and then one and done. I mean, And that way you can get into the little crevices for this.
Now, whenever I use paint, there's sometimes I use them sponge brushes, depending. It's almost like I just have a variety of everything, and I got a lot because I'll leave them up here in the sink with the in a cup to clean them. I'm not going to clean that. I throw them away. I ended up just throwing them away anyway. So
all the ones I've made are actually in my trailer from my event from yesterday. This is the only one that's not.
Yeah.
So
but yeah, I have. But I mean, it all. I like that. I like the 3D effect. Like all mine. I cut out all the pieces if I can, because I just like the 3D effect on the pieces.
Does it dry glossy, Marilyn? Are you talking about the glue or the paint?
Yeah, it depends on which paint we're using, whether it dries glossy or not. I'm not sure which one.
Because I always like the shiny metallic pins.
Yeah, I like some of them, but not all of them, because some of them makes it too dark. I'm not sure. She hadn't come back to say so. But anyway, yeah. But this is what we're doing. Oh, and if you go to Creative Fabrica, they do have lots of different. You can do graduations. You can do gift cards for graduations. You can do it for birthdays, for anniversaries, bridal. They have all kinds. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm going to look for. I got.
No, Marilyn, it does not dry glossy. It's clear. You can't even tell it's there once it's dry.
Where's that birthday one?
Does anybody want to see how I converted this cardstock tag thing into a gift holder with so you can put it behind the snowflake?
Yeah, go ahead and show it real quick.
So actually, I did it all in the WeCreat. If anybody, I guess I could do a quick one.
Yeah, I want to show you this. I had got these. I got a birthday one, a happy birthday one, and then whenever you pull the lid off, you can actually put a message inside the.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean you can customize them however you want on those. That's cool.
That's what I did though. I this actually my sister bought this for Callie. And I put it together for her. And this one was 3 layers. It was thick. So it was actually almost like a birthday cake. And blue's her favorite color. So, yeah. But I'll do these and I'll give them to them. Here, you pay them. Yeah, and I just thought it was.
All right, so I can go through while we're waiting for that to cut out.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me share the screen.
Hi, Via. Good morning. Good afternoon. Depending on where you're at, I guess. Good afternoon. Good morning.
Did it come up?
Yes, I can see it. And what she's fixing to do, you can do this to any SVG.
Yep.
You just gotta have a little patience.
Whoa, stop moving. My screen keeps moving. Okay. So these are the cards. I don't know if you guys can see them. Can you see these? I'm my phone so I can see what I'm seeing. Can you see the screen of the cardstock now?
No. All I see is a blank screen.
Okay.
There it is. Yes, now I see it.
Okay, so this is one of the cardstock SVGs that I got off of Creative Fabrica. There we go. So now I can see the chat a little bit. Okay, so what I did with this is first and foremost, I took it apart to see what. Oh, I hate when they do light colors. So I'm going to change that color to purple just because I need to be able to see the actual. So these two, the snowflake and this one is fine. The issue is this one. So I don't need these dotted lines because I'm going to turn it into a cut. So I can just get rid of those altogether. So the issue is this piece is made for cardstock, therefore it's made to fold. So what I do is I go up. Oh my! There we go. So first I go up to shape. I get a rectangle shape, and I'm gonna cut these flaps off the side. I'm gonna go down along the side because you don't need flaps when you're doing the.
Okay.
Then after I get the area that I want to be cut, I'll highlight both and subtract. Then it takes that portion off, except for.
It doesn't.
So I'll do it again, but this time I'm gonna copy. Go ahead. Okay, so I brought it back because I want to show you. I make a copy. I forgot to copy it because I was talking of the rectangle because I'm going to need one on each side. So I'm going to highlight both again. I'm going to come up here to where it says merge, and I'm going to hit subtract. It'll take off the flap. Then I go over here to the other side. I line it up. I mean, you can get closer if you need to, so you can see where it's lined up. And of course, it's going to be stubborn because I moved in. So I'm going to unlock the proportions. That way I can move it to where I want it to be up along the line here.
And me, I'll just take my keyboard and hit the up and down and side, left to right arrows to get it where it needs to go.
I don't think I've ever used my keyboard for any of that.
I just always do that. I just make it big because I can't see to begin with, and then
So yeah, you can make it go in. So same thing I'm going to do with this side as I did the other side. I'm going to highlight both. I'm going to subtract. Oh, I hit the wrong one. So if you get in the wrong order, you need to make sure it's in the right order when you highlight them because otherwise it does it wrong. But before actually, backtrack on those. I need to make sure that I can cut the square part up here off from the bottom so I can make it into two pieces when I cut. So I'm going to get a rectangle again, and I'm going to go over the portion. So right here at the bottom of the flap is where I'm going to cut it off because that's where you would have folded it to begin with in the cardstock.
And the easier thing to do on this was leave your fold lines until you're ready to get all your stuff cut.
Yeah, you could do that too. I usually, so when I did it originally, I did the cut the top first and then I did the flap. But when you're talking and trying to explain things, you do.
Just wherever the fold lines are, that's where you need a cut line. So you just gotta kind of remember that.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna highlight it again, and actually before I do that, for some reason I thought it's a lot easier to do when I have to explain it, but. So before I cut that off, though, I'm going to measure this and make a square because this is a square that I'm going to need to cut in order to have that top piece behind the snowflake. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it over here. Oh, not that one. Oh, come on. There we go. So the square itself, I'm going to copy. And I'm going to paste. Hopefully it'll do this. There we go. Okay, so now that I got the square there, I'm going to cut off that portion. So I'm going to go back up in here and go subtract. Oh, but I didn't do it all. I didn't make it big enough. You got to make sure that the square is over the sides of the blue. Otherwise, you might have that line like I had.
A little piece.
Yeah, the little. the little tail. So again, to cut off the portions that I don't want, because that's where the fold line is, I'm going to go back here and hit subtract. Okay, so now I'm going to take my little side line here, my little rectangle, and I'm going to line it up with the other side. And move in because it's not lining up right. Okay, so now I got lined up just like I did the other side, the left side. Highlight both, and I'm going to hit subtract.
It did it again.
Yeah, hit subtract, overlap shape.
Shapes.
Yeah. And the reason it's doing that is because I'm actually highlighting the rectangle before I highlight the blue. You have to highlight the blue and then the rectangle in order for it to cut out correctly.
WeCreate's a little sensitive. Yeah. And that's why a lot of times we'll actually do stuff like this in another software and bring it over here because see, it's just gonna yeah. Hold on.
I like the it's still doing it. I don't know why it's
undo it and get off of it completely.
Get off what?
Like go click somewhere else if you can it's not highlighted at all. It's not. Okay. Now try it.
It did the other side fine, but now it's not doing this.
Yeah. Yep. Lovely.
I did it the same way I did the other one, and it's not. That is so weird. Okay, well, let's try this. We'll make this a little bit
bigger.
Now I'm going to take it off the blue because I had it right on the line, but I took it a little bit off the line to see if that makes.
No, do it what you did a while ago. Just make it that way. You'll have where you made it 2 pieces, and it was still attached like by the edges.
That I took the 2 pieces.
Yeah, a while ago you had subtract overlapping.
I don't know what you mean by.
You had took the option of subtracting overlapping.
Like up here?
Yeah. Is it separated? No. Or highlight that whole area.
Oh, instead that way?
Yeah,
okay.
Like that. Yeah.
So I'll go back and show you. So because we were having issues and it's not cutting, I highlighted both. I had
you froze. Wait, you're frozen. Hold on. Try it again. Jess? Is she frozen for everybody or just me? Hi, Miss Evelyn.
Is it working?
There you are. There you go. Okay, you might need, I don't know if you chopped out for everybody, but they may not have understood this part because you went out.
Okay. So an alternative way to remove.
Sorry, y'all.
Is we're going to highlight.
It doesn't like her saying highlight. That's what it is.
I do a recording. This actually, and that was.
Yes, Miss Gail. She is definitely playing freeze tag.
And then you can just delete it. Okay, so now I have all the pieces, almost all the pieces that I need for the gift card holder. So what I just did there was I realized down at the bottom that the hole wasn't there, but it's there. So it's the same color. So I just highlighted both of them and went subtract overlapping shapes, and it got rid of the extra piece down there at the bottom, so it has the hole.
That's what you can do too if you have an ornament that don't have a hole to hang.
Yeah, you can put a circle there and just do that overlap shape, subtract, and it makes its own. So now the only other piece that I'm missing is the piece for the gift card holder. We need an inner piece so you can put the gift card holder in there. So what I do is I copy the square and then I put it as a fill engraved so it's solid. And then I put another square like this. And I'm going to put this one. I'm going to change the color of this one so I can see it. Maybe. Oh, I didn't highlight it. And I'm going to drag this one over the top of that one. So the filled square is the one that I know is the correct size. But I need the inner piece, which is going to be like, it's going to be like a giant C, because one side's not going to have it connected. So then I just go and add overlay. If I can make it bigger here. I go and overlay one square inside the other to make the C shape. Like this. Okay, so now I've got one box inside the other, and I need just this outer piece right here.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Miss Evelyn, she's showing them how to take a paper project and making it into an SVG project to cut on your laser. I'm just answering Miss Evelyn's question.
Yeah, and I think I will. I'll do a step-by-step without the extra flaws in it. and I'll do a video on how to do this as well, so it'll be easier to understand. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight both, and I'm going to go up here to merge and subtract overlay lapping shape. And now I have to hit split because it's got the bottom piece. Get rid of this, and now I have the piece that goes in between
the two
back pieces. So it'll give you a spot to stick the card into. So
and another thing is, you need to make sure whenever you're doing stuff like this, you need to make sure you don't readjust the size, because if you do, your card won't fit. So you got to be careful whenever you're.
And gift cards especially, that's the number one big one.
Yeah.
So now I got all the pieces
I need. Some that are really, really big, like the sweater. The sweater is huge. So I kind of condensed it so I could get more on the page. And I got back and I was like, well, I'll have to get me a mini gift card too, because that didn't work.
So now I'm going to highlight all of them. I'm going to hit cut. And now I have a gift card holder that used to be a cardstock gift tag.
Yeah.
And that's the one that I made. This one right here is that exact same one that I did, and it's a wooden.
See, now tag. This is where we're talking though. This is what I would do, because I'm not a paper person like at all, and turning these into an actual cut file is like, oh wait, now I'll do that. Hold on.
Yeah, and I do that a lot, not just for this stuff, but all kinds of stuff. I do it all the time.
I do too. I've taken. I say all the time. I've done it a few times because I just don't want to do a paper craft, so I'll do it this way.
Yeah.
Now it's a lot of trial and error, though. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of trial and error whenever you're doing it.
Even on the candy dome ones that I made for Halloween, you can turn that into a laser cut file and do it the same way.
Well, matter of fact, that chicken holder thing, that's what I was going to do. And I ran out of time, but I was going to move it so I didn't have to do it as a paper project. I was going to turn it into to the
a wooden basket.
Yeah, the wooden basket, because I was just going to.
I was like, and there's a whole bunch of different ones of these. I was going to do a different one. I just haven't done it yet, but yeah. And then so on the back side, I didn't do it, but you can put like name and to and from or what from the back.
Or just a note if you want to put. You could just put like a little.
Or
note.
you can do the fill engrave and put the note right here on front, like their name or Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, whatever you want.
Yeah. But either way, you do it. So,
yeah, I'll do a step-by-step, straight to the point one and put it on my YouTube on how I do these.
That'll work.
You know,
I think there are a couple of ones out there of how to do that part that I've come across. That's how I learned. Was there was a couple of YouTubers that had done the SVG cut in WeCreat.
Actually, yeah, and I've never watched a video. I just kind of go say, "Oh, yep, that works for me."
This was like probably a year ago. I did that part. There's several YouTubers. But
years and years.
But it won't take because WeCreat, when a lot of people won't do their updates and stuff like that. So what I'm showing you now could not be, if you don't have the update, or if I don't have the update, it could be different, so it's like, you got to kind of play with it. That's the only thing. I'm not like a huge fan of the WeCreat software, is because if you don't have the update, you can't find stuff. Like literally you cannot find stuff, just to say, hey, hit this button, and I'm going, well, where is it? I don't have that button. Well, because one of us is on a different update altogether.
That's why 99% of the time when I'm doing that kind of stuff, I usually don't use WeCreat. I usually use Leonardo Design Studio. That way I can export it however I want. Even with my PNGs, now that I'm doing so many DTFs, which I'm doing a lot here lately.
And I don't know Silhouette well enough to.
I don't. I have it, but I don't use it.
Yeah. So.
But I use Leonardo Design Studio all the time for everything. Yeah. So easy.
So. But anyway, that's. Sorry, y'all, for all the difficulties today. It's like, wow.
It's been a week of people, but it's been the whole week people have been having difficulties.
But that's what I told. I was telling them early yesterday. I said it has to be a full moon, because, I mean, I literally asked somebody. I said, "Can you give me your host name so I can remote into your computer?" She come back, Ashley, whatever. She gave me her name. What? I need your computer number. And on the screen, but on the screen it says host name. I just needed that name. Or what computer you have, Dale? Thanks for all the information. Or they'll call me. I got a paper jam. Remove it. I mean, like, I'm through the phone. How am I going to help you? I mean, I tell them, look here, look there, look everywhere. It's this week has been like absolutely. Actually, I said somebody got to be punking me. Like some of the calls. I mean, we get crazy calls, but not one after the other, after other. This week it's just been like crazy. I'm like, what in the world is going on?
So we should do that next time we do a laser live. Is we should take a file and convert it from a cardstock into a laser cut, and hopefully, fingers crossed, things will work for us.
Yeah.
Maybe we
ought to get on before 3 minutes before live, and we would figure out our issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Today is just
I know. But normally, I mean, y'all, come on. Normally, whenever we come on at 9, it's 7 o'clock in the morning for her. I mean,
Yeah.
So, but that's basically that's all we had today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cutting that out and then painting it, and then it'll be good to go. And after you cut it out, the painting, because the pens we use, it doesn't take long to dry. So you can literally get it painted and done in like 15 minutes or less.
Well, I actually, a lot of times, if I'm using a clean piece of wood, I'll actually cut out 2. And by the time I finish with 1, I can go back to the other. Or I'll do, like, if I have, like, feet, I'll do both of the feet, then go to both of the head, just kind of, like, do them on both sides. So, I have done that too. So
I'm working on cutting out some more tractor and truck ornaments. Those are my hot color adjustments.
was those were on
Creative Fabrica.
Creative Fabrica?
Yeah, they had the chicken, the silo, the wagon.
Did you send me that one already?
Yeah, I did. But yeah, they were big hot.
I'm right now doing some leather key in the hoop key fobs right now. So.
Ooh, where'd you get that
at? Etsy. Actually, Miss Robin with Robin's Creations, she had gave me a name of some purses, and in that lady's stuff, I've seen she had some leather key fobs, and it has different designs on them. You know, kind of like Miss Robin's little purses that she does. And I said, let me try that. So I picked that up, and I cut it out this morning. And I was like, oh, that's cute. That's cute. I'm gonna have to try that. So I did. I've done two. So like 2 sets, because on my big Bertha, I can do 4 of them at one time. You know, 4 across the page.
Did you get the needle on that?
Okay, so I bought a file off of Etsy. I cannot make it work on my buy. It shreds whatever it's doing. It's shredding my my thread. So I don't know, everybody. Shantae, what is it? Stitching Hearts. Is that how you? Is that her name of her channel? That Stitching Hearts. I believe it's what it's called. Anyway, she has a buy, so I sent her the file and I said, could you just try it to see if we're getting the same error? Well, hers does it, but she runs her at a way lower speed.
Oh, she tried it.
Yeah, she runs it at a very low, much lower speed, and so I tried it. Well, it worked pretty much, but I'm like, I just do this on my single brother, you know, and use this for something else. So, but yeah, not all, Shantae, that not all designs are created equal. I figured that out. So, especially that freestanding lace, because Shantae was explaining to me. What? Say it again.
Especially in Etsy, you never know.
Yeah. So, but anyway, and that's, I just need to start buying stuff that I know has been tried and tested, you know, because I feel like I've been wasting money because the stitch outs aren't as good as they should be, I guess, is that how you say it? So, but anyway, but y'all, it's 2:30 and I got a lot I need to get done for tonight, for my, I was actually so discouraged last night. I said, I'm not going to the show this weekend. I just not. I said, I'll just waste my $100. And my husband was like, you got to stop. You can't be that. And Jess goes, well, just because it didn't sell here don't mean it's not going to sell there, you know? And I'm like, I do that though. I want to backpedal, get out of here. Yes, I do too, Robin. Baby Moon, Designs by Baby Moon, phenomenal. I have not had one issue with her files at all. And now Jess and I have gotten a couple off of Etsy that have worked. We need to write down those links, so we'll have those. You know, listen, Connie, you better pass by and pick me up. I am. I'm going to get out there. I just I always get, you know, frozen feet right before, you know, before a show and fuss myself, whatever. But it don't matter. If I sell, I sell. If I don't, I don't. I know, you know, I have enough regular orders. It's more about networking than it is. But I'm not used. I've never been to a show without my husband, you know, because he's the one who will talk. It takes me a bit to get the ice off to be able to talk to people, new people and stuff like that. See, and I can't, but once I know you know, you beat me with a bat to shut up. But to get to know me is like I'm sitting in the corner being quiet. I'm shy when it comes to stuff like that. So yeah. But I told y'all I froze up at the Bling Fest. If Miss Joy didn't need my help, I would probably still be in the hotel in the corner crying. So anyway,
you just need to come over and go to a show with me.
Yeah, well, no, like I said, once I get there, I'm fine. It's getting me there is the issue. That's where I have the problem, is getting there. And once I'm there, I am absolutely fine. But it's to get me there, And
you need to make towel toppers, because these things right here
alone.
These things sell like crazy. I had sold so many.
I think Jess has been watching Shay Shay for too long because she's starting to be a bully with her chickens.
No, people buy them. That's why
I know. Let me see your let me see your other one. So I did Alexis So Sweet Academy. I did her little thing in this week. Well, it was 5 days, but I only got to go 2 because the way my schedule has been this week is just
2 different ones. See?
Yeah, I like both of them. Those are both very cute. I'm gonna have to make some today.
But I took your suggestion and I cut the top half. It looks much better.
So anyway, she made us a hat design to put on, embroidery design for a hat, and it has Santa Baby. So I made that. I kind of tweaked it up a little bit and made a towel topper with the Santa Baby on it. I was like, that's really, really cute, So yes, those towel toppers are very cute. So we're pretty new. We're pretty new with that stuff, but I'm really enjoying doing those. And now it takes a little bit to get them done, but it's like bam, bam, bam. Once you get all your applique done, then you just let it go. But it's.
But see, I also know we're not applique; they're just the different fabric. Just using themed fabrics that that are hard to find. What am I going to use this for? But I really like it.
Yeah.
So I just did the themed fabric on it. I didn't have any applique. I just used one of the other ones.
But the chickens isn't applique?
The chickens are applique.
Oh, okay.
But I just used the background portion. I didn't use the design or anything. I just used it and sewed it as a one piece and used it that way with the different.
Wait. Back up. I do not understand what you're saying at all.
Here, let me see. I think I showed them to you. So like the Grinch one, all I did was take the fabric. Can you see it?
Okay. Yeah.
And because the fabric is kind of hard to. Let's see if I can.
Yeah. Oh, you just did that part and then did the
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't. Yeah. I didn't do any applique on it. I just used the fabric and sewed it around.
That's cute. Yeah.
It's a lot faster than doing the applique when you're in a hurry when you use it. But it's great because you can use the fabric.
Hey, Miss Barb.
Hey, Barb. The fabric that's hard to pick and hard to use as background because it's got so much going on that it blends into the rest of it.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I thought you were saying like you was taking the chicken and making it all one. I was like, what? How you do that?
No. I just used the outline,
Miss Barb, if you can hear me, I got some of that Badge Master. That stuff is like concrete. I mean, like I couldn't get it off. Is there a secret, or do you need to let it soak? Or because I ruined a bunch of earrings because they're still sticky. I could not get that stuff off of there. Now I did use 2 layers. 2 layers of the Badge Master, and but I was like, I'm gonna have to call Ms. Board because this stuff is like I'm stuck on you. I said, I'm afraid this thing's gonna clog up my pipes, So just you would soak it in warm water. See, on the washaway, I just kind of like run it through there. And run my finger and it comes right off. But so on that Badge Master, you actually soak it. Yeah, I was like, I know there's got to be a trick. I am not coming. I'm not doing. There has to be. So, but anyway.
Very warm water.
Very warm water. Yes, I've been doing the rest of them with really hot water. Like all the ones that you showed the toppers. I've been doing those with really hot water. I do a Q-tip so I don't get the whole thing wet. I just do a Q-tip and rub it around and it comes right off. So, okay. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good day. We'll see y'all in the woods. Is Miss Eve back from vacation?
I think so. Yeah, she's back on Sunday.
Okay. Well, we have Miss Linda and Sean. I think I'm pretty sure they're coming on. I know Sean comes on location wherever she's at, but I know she wasn't at home this past week. So we'll look at her. She'll come on at 6, right? Central? 6 Central.
Your time,
yeah, 6 Central. See, I put a drip of Blue Dawn dish soap in the water. I put a bowl. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it again because I got this whole roll. And I really like this free lace stuff. This freestanding lace stuff. That's pretty cool. I really like that. So, but anyway, so Sean comes on. Well, So Sweet Academy comes on at 4:30, I think it is. And then Sean comes on at 6, and then Miss Eve comes on at 8. And then we start our week all over again with everybody. Y'all, we will be on Sundays at 1 until after Christmas for sure. And then after that, then now I won't be here next week because my event next week is Saturday and Sunday. So I won't be here. Oh, okay. So she was on date night Friday night. Y'all, I was on that So Sweet Academy 5-day event thing, and I had already missed 4 days, so I did that. So, but yeah, we'll see y'all in the streets, and thank y'all for coming and watching and spending y'all little afternoon with us.
Yep, and I will post a video on how I make that. I converted that cardstock project.
Evelyn, my sister-in-law Connie up there, she's at that one. So if I'm not there, she will let y'all know.
Oh, she's the one. Is that the one she's going to?
Yeah, she's coming to with me. Yeah, we're going.
Stacy's photos, or it never happened.
Yeah.
Documentation, or it never happened.
That's it. But bye, y'all.
Have a great happy. Bye.
Bye.